Good afternoon to the panel and to all viewers. You know, most people wouldn't think much beyond the obvious impact of the COVID pandemic, but for that very reason, it magnifies the importance of the International Summit on Domestic and Home Violence during COVID, the very reason we're all here today. The fact is, the last 9 months or so, this country has been turned upside down and shaken to its core. For that matter, other parts of the world for nearly a year. This pandemic has done so much more than just what is covered in the headlines, the number of infected and tragically the number of loved ones lost. You may have heard much about the impact of the virus has had on the world economy as communities literally shut down in efforts to stop the spread of one of the most deadly viruses known to human history. Kids were kept out of schools, jobs were lost, and the streets were empty as everyone quarantined to some extent to battle something that we still don't quite have a full understanding about. Dealing with the unknown and all of these most unpredictable hardships, many believe may have contributed to the significant surge in another social plague, domestic home violence. The issue of domestic home violence at any time is a serious matter that must be addressed, and with a concentrated effort by all, because it arose at the very foundation of what builds strong communities, and that is families. Some watchers here today may not know we in Jersey City are repeatedly considered the single most diverse city in the United States. I mention this because the familial dynamics range across the full spectrum of socioeconomic and race and ethnic cultures. This was an ever-present factor as we developed strategies in many different languages to provide the full spectrum of medical and mental health services for our community. We battled this COVID virus locally by establishing free testing in various locations throughout the city and have given out nearly 1 million face masks to the public and business sector. We've also ramped up our efforts to provide mental health options for the public because we recognize that all people, our youngsters, our seniors, our most vulnerable, our homeless population, may be having an extraordinarily difficult time dealing with the challenges we're all facing today, survival through uncertainty. That's why I thought it is important to commend the work you all are doing and for your efforts in this summit to bring even greater awareness to one of the issues that COVID clearly has played a role in impacting, domestic violence in the home. With the many voices coming together on this and other needed issues, only then will we find the answers needed to fix these problems. Thank you for all that